Yann, je dis bienvenue à le podcast Reflect and Rise. Je suis ici avec
Harinjo.
Harinjo. Elle est prof d'anglais,
Oui.
n'est-ce pas?
Oui.
Des petits analyses, Tina Manu comme Tenkas pour tes étudiants, Zania.
Oui, bien sûr.
Et comme ça, tes étudiants, et on va tout le faire en anglais. Au Tanzanie, vos étudiants ils peuvent bien écouter et tout ça. Des ça?
Oui.
Fun already?
Fun.
All right, so thank you everyone for joining us here at Reflect and Rise. We have a very special guest here today. Harinjo.
Yeah, my name is Harinjo and I'm here with Ange for Reflect and Rise.
Reflect and Rise. So this is really special because just for starters, you are an English instructor.
Yeah, exactly.
Here in Madagascar. So just for the people who don't know who you are, give us a little bit of an intro and what you do here currently.
Okay, so first of all, I want to repeat my name again because
Sure.
I totally understand that it's very confusing for some people. It's pretty rare.
Yes.
So my name is Harinjo, not Harins. It's very important to say that
Harinjo.
because
Yes.
it's just so, it's just so sad when you are with, let's say, student, and then let's say you've been teaching the person for 1 year, and then somehow the person is like Harinjo, and I'm like, oh my God, we've known each other like
For a whole year.
So Harinjo.
Harinjo.
Yeah, exactly. So I am an English teacher. I have a Facebook page. The name is Harinjo English, but in fact, in 2022, approximately, I guess, 2022, I created Hari Online Club. So in fact, it's an online institute, and then we provide some English classes online. Yeah.
So you don't just do like in-person teaching, you also do like online teaching.
Okay, so we do online classes, but in fact, I started to do in-person teaching maybe in 2023 or 2024, but only for corporate business and stuff like that. Not like, for example, you're just like an average person and asking me to come home. No, I'm not gonna accept that, but it's only for enterprise and that's it.
Wow, high level. Very
Yeah.
like high level clients. Right? Because if you're working with businesses, I'm guessing that takes a lot more time, a lot more
Yeah,
planning.
exactly. A lot of, But as a teacher, in fact, after 3 years, you don't really plan anything because you already have everything. I mean, the contents of the training and, the materials. You don't need to prepare it
Yes. Yeah,
before. But,
Yeah.
but I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Well, I was curious because as a fellow instructor in another field, I know that teaching can be difficult. So I was curious, how did you get into teaching English specifically?
Wow. Okay. So first of all, I've never wanted to be a teacher.
Really?
No, because so you've lived, let's say, abroad for many years.
Yeah.
But in Madagascar, I don't think that a lot of young people want to be teachers. Yeah. Taking into account all the situations and everything, the fact that education, I'm not gonna say bad, but it's just like there are many things happening in education field, so they don't want to specifically be a teacher.
Yeah.
But let's say I was a virtual assistant like before, and then somehow I guess like just before the pandemic, I got hired on LinkedIn. Yeah. So first of all, it was an enterprise, a language institute based in France, and so they just sent a message at that time, and then they said like, okay, we saw your profile, and we are searching for English teachers, and I'm like, okay, I needed some money, so I just accepted.
So it was an accident?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I just accepted the job, and then after that, I just like fell in love, and I just fell in love, and I'm so passionate about my job now.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
What is it about your job that you love?
Interesting. Many things, but let's say I started to teach Malagasy people maybe in 2024, okay? But before that, it was always Europeans, French people, Portuguese, etc. So let's say I was in Madagascar, but it felt like I was traveling, listening to their stories.
Oh.
And I really love that, you know, like they are in other countries and talking about their lives, their backgrounds and everything. And I just loved it. And this is the reason why I'm so passionate about it. But you know, when you work, let's say when you teach someone, you can really see it's so rewarding because the person is so grateful at the end, like, okay, I reached my goal, so really thank you so much. Really, I'm really grateful for everything that you did. And somehow it's just like, it makes my life, let's say, accomplished.
Oh, and
somehow. So this is the reason why I really love it.
Yeah, you get like an emotional satisfaction from seeing someone succeed.
Exactly. Okay, so it's totally different. Let's say, for example, you have an enterprise, then you sell. Let's say you sell some items. I don't say that that's not good, but when you provide a service and then you have this instant, like, okay, thank you so much, and then I'm like, oh wow, this is so cool.
That I can manage that. I can imagine that feeling of satisfaction. Now, with that, I imagine there are some challenges that you face.
Yeah, of course.
So what are like some of the biggest challenges that you face with being an English teacher here in Madagascar?
In Madagascar?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the problem in Madagascar? I think people are so new to online, let's say online platform and online teaching. They are very hesitant and confused. Is it really efficient if I do it online? So it was very difficult to change that behavior and really convince them, like, hey, it really works. In fact, you don't need to, let's say, waste your time, you know, like commuting, whatever. As you know, you have a traffic jam everywhere in Madagascar. So as you can see, it's just so difficult to move around, I think. So that's the perks of having online classes. Just stay home and then you have classes and you learn, you upgrade your English skills just by staying home. So yeah, that was, let's say, the most difficult part. And then the next thing, let's say at the beginning of my teaching career, because what we provide, in fact, is more like personalization. So which means that every training must be personalized. So this is very difficult because you have to understand, first of all, the background and the profile of the person in front of you. And then somehow you have to come up with something that speaks to them. Yeah. But it's not really the elementary method that we have. I don't have anything against it, but you know, it's just maybe people are just searching for something that they want to do, but not, for example, okay, I want an English class, and it's not always like, okay, let's learn present continuous today. They don't want that. Yeah. So.
They have a specific. They want to use English for a specific purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
So you tailor it and personalize it to them. And that can also be, you're saying that can also be a little difficult because each lesson you have to do extra preparation apart from like what you've done before.
Exactly.
That takes a lot of time.
No, but you know, after many years in that field, I don't think it's challenging anymore. Maybe at the beginning, but now it's just, okay. I kind of have this talent to, okay, this is the thing that this person wants.
You're able to pull it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Figure that out. How do you? Maybe for our listeners who may not be familiar with Malagasy culture, is it that in Malagasy culture they don't say exactly what they want straight out the bat, and you have to figure it out, or how does that work?
No, actually no, because I mean the context is different because they pay for that. It's not like, okay, what do you want today? What do you want to eat after? And it's not like that, but it's really, okay, I'm gonna pay, I need this, and I want to invest.
Okay.
So it's not so difficult to ask them.
Gotcha. So it's a different dynamic because they already know why they're reaching out to you.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah. And then when they reach out to you, what would you say is like? What would you say is one of the most difficult things about working one-on-one with students? Because there's a difference between working with a corporate,
Yeah, exactly.
with a group, and then just one-on-one.
Okay, so first of all, it's very tiring for people who are not really used to that, because you have to be 100% focused on the person. There is no, like break, because it's just like 1 hour most of the time.
Yeah.
So you just have to be concentrated, because when you're teaching a group, let's say, then you can have many many activities there, giving them some tasks to do, or some group activities, or pay work, for example. But in that kind of setting, you are the teacher, but also the classmate.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
So yeah, it's difficult, but
Yeah.
as I said, you just you get used to it after some.
You're stretching
time.
a different muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially. I can imagine. Now, one of the things that we did talk about was your calendar.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
when we met, I
Yes.
remember you showed me your calendar, and I was so happy because I'm the same way. I have my
Yeah.
calendar, everything. This was listed on my
Yes.
calendar. I send you a calendar invite
Yes.
for this, and you're so punctual.
Yeah.
So, you already know where this is going.
Yeah. Okay.
So I really struggle being here with the Ftonagas.
Yes,
If you
yeah,
could, for our listeners, can you explain what Ftonagas is for those who don't know?
Okay, so Todagas, let's say you have an appointment at 7 and then you come at 8 a.m. That's Tonagas, and I'm very punctual. Really.
Like very, very,
Very
punctual.
punctual.
We were supposed to start at noon, and we started like 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
So talking very punctual. The reason why I bring it up is because I don't want to say it's a negative thing.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Because it's just a different, more relaxed way to approach things. However, because I went to school and I'm just used to like American time, where when you say it's 12, it's 12. Here in Madagascar, it's different. And you said that you also experienced those difficulties.
It's very difficult because, let's say it was not natural for me, thanks to my job or because of my job. But let's say thanks to my job. I started to become very punctual because if I have class at 7 a.m., then I have class at 7 a.m. It's not at 7:30.
No, you have to be there at 7.
I have to be there at 7.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Let's say, for example, you want to, even my friends, they struggle to meet me because they have to book me 1 week ahead, or even like 2 weeks, like, hey, we have to hang out, so when are you free? So yeah, because let's say, for example, if I don't follow my calendar, then it would just like mess up the whole day, the whole week.
Yeah.
I am really not a procrastinator. I do things right away when I have to.
Yeah. And that seems like it's very countercultural to the general culture of Madagascar. I'm not saying everyone does the Ftonagas, or Ftonagas is just like coming a little later than usual, but it is a very common theme.
Yeah.
Because in Madagascar, there's traffic. Sometimes when you order food, it's a little long, or sometimes when you go to the bank, it's not as efficient. And again, I'm not knocking on our country or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, it's a different sort of situation. You just have to plan way, way, way ahead. So my question to you, like when we met, was how do you deal with it? And I was curious how you deal with it today.
I really struggle dealing with it, to be frank with you. Because let's say, for example, if I have some appointments, if I have to go somewhere and then people are late, it's just so difficult for me to accept it. And I don't want to be angry at them, but somehow I'm just really angry, like, why are you late, in fact? Why? You know that we have traffic here in Madagascar, so you should have done something.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, I really struggle a lot until now. So I totally understand that I cannot control everyone and everything, but it's I just can't. So the way I deal with it, I don't deal with it. I'm just trying to deal with my emotions.
Yeah.
I don't deal with it like specifically.
Oh my goodness, I am so there with you because for
Yeah.
me it's a respect thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate it when people are waiting for me. That means because
Exactly.
in my opinion, time is the only currency that
Yes,
we can't
exactly.
get back. So if someone is waiting for an hour, a half hour, that's an hour, half hour that they can't get back. And so I always try to be on time with others, but I understand that other people don't have that same mentality.
No, they don't have the same mentality. You know, when you sit down every day like this, and then you teach for 10 hours, then you know you value like time.
Your time, yeah.
Because even taking a shower, I have to like, okay, when am I free?
That's really like planning.
Yeah.
You literally put everything in your calendar.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So let's say, for example, if I have to read Bible, then I have to put that in my calendar. But if it's not there, then I'm not gonna do it.
Gotcha.
And let's say, for example, some students, they want to book classes like the day after, and I'm like, no, I didn't prepare myself mentally.
Yeah.
So no, it's everything must be scheduled 1 week ahead.
So would it be fair to say that you just, not even talking about like teaching English or
Yeah,
anything, you yourself are a very proactive person?
Yeah.
Like
very.
you plan very much far ahead?
Yeah, really.
Were you always like this?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever since you were young?
Yeah. You know, it's my birthday week. And
Oh.
yeah, on Sunday it's gonna be my birthday on the
Okay.
31st. And to be frank with you, when it's my month, then I always plan everything on the 1st of August. Just to tell you how far ahead I really plan things.
Oh, that is, you're more well prepared than a lot of Americans.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
it's a huge compliment. I know
Okay,
some people that don't know what they're doing next week.
Mm.
They're like, you know.
This really. No, I can't. No, I can't. I have to know.
I think that's why we get along so well, is because we both are people that need to plan things ahead.
Exactly.
Now here's the flip side to it. Because we're so organization oriented and planning oriented, have you experienced some relationship challenges, friendship challenges, or even family challenges being so proactive?
No.
No?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Wow. You're lucky. My family says I'm too strict with time.
No. It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So serious?
Yeah.
Grandma?
Really. I personally, of course I care, but I don't care. I don't know if that makes sense.
I get what you mean now. Are you saying that some people are like, don't like that it's so time oriented, but then
Yeah.
they're like, well, it's my time. I see.
Yeah. I don't want to stress everybody. I think I want to change it, let's say. But yeah, it's I struggle, but I'm just gonna struggle on my own.
As opposed to having other people struggle on your behalf or because of you.
I don't want that, to be frank with you.
I get that. I've had to really adjust myself here,
Okay.
because when I'm making plans with other people, sometimes they'll inject something here, or
Okay.
they'll change something here, or they'll be late. So I realize that I can't plan and say, okay, I'm gonna go to this thing and be there for 2 hours, then go to this other thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to be like, I can only do one thing today because there might be 3 things that happen all during that time.
Okay.
You know? And correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe that's an American thing or something from overseas. It's not something that's normal here.
I really don't know. I mean, let's see. I try to adjust, but at the end of the day, I know exactly the context. So that's why I say I care, but I don't care. But I really care about it when it's, let's say, my classes, especially, or just my own schedule.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't want to stress everybody. Like, no. I don't know if you get it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, of course, I don't like it, but you know, I don't want to that's why I told you that I cannot control everything and everyone.
Yep.
So yeah, I just like let it go. But somehow, if it's just about me and let's say my students, then no, there is no exception.
So with you saying all that, something I'm picking up is that it took you a lot of emotional work
Yeah, exactly.
to get to this point.
Exactly.
So how does someone get there? How does someone do the emotional work to get where you are now with this time thing, with these emotions?
I really don't know. There is no work. It's just, for me, it's just a habit, let's say. It's just a habit. It's not really, okay, no, it's just a habit.
Gotcha.
It's just a habit.
It's a habit you built over time.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a habit. But at the end of the day, you know, even though I don't say anything to my friends, they know exactly how am I with time and etc. So they really try to make some efforts.
Yeah.
But I don't really, you know, do something in particular. But I just, okay, this is my schedule and I'm just going to follow it. And I don't control anything. But okay, yeah.
I got it. Nope, that totally makes sense. So since we're talking about this and kind of like the lifestyle here in Madagascar, I wanted to ask you, for those people that are listening, you're the first Malagasy person who I'm interviewing who isn't family. And so I wanted to ask your perspective, like what is life in Madagascar like?
Oh, wow. Life in Madagascar is very difficult. It's very, very difficult. I don't know what to tell you, but it's just, I'm so lucky to have, let's say, to have my job because I'm very passionate about it. And you know, the reason why I say that is because a lot of people just go abroad because they want like more opportunities. They have better opportunities there.
Yeah.
But me personally, I really love my job. This is the reason why I'm here. And I really have this toxic relationship with Madagascar.
Oh, you're being very honest.
Yeah. I love it, but I really hate it so much because of all the things happening here. It's just so, I don't want to say I'm very pessimistic, but I really hope that Madagascar can really, you know, find some ways to be better. But at the end of it, it's so difficult. Yeah, but me personally, I really love my life routine, my lifestyle.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful that I love what I'm doing. And it's, I don't know if I am the only one feeling like that, but me personally, I really love it. And it's just that. But when you, let's say when you teach online and then you go outside and then you see the reality, it's very difficult, you know? It's a very difficult, and I really had such difficulties to understand that because, you know, at some point, now I teach in person, but before I was always home. So the only time I go outside is just to pray when it's Sunday. Yeah. And just imagine like how disconnected I was, in fact, to what is happening here. Yeah, really. And I was not really aware of that, but I was like, okay, it's a very different. I'm always shocked all the time. And I still am. Can you imagine?
That sounds so interesting because in a way, you experience your own culture shock because you isolate yourself in an English teaching environment. But then when you walk outside, it's like you're back in Madagascar.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. I told you earlier that it seems like I travel when I teach.
Yes.
So in fact, I was home, but I travel a lot with my students. And then somehow you're back to reality. And since the day I saw, oh, this is a fun fact about me. I have never worked for, let's say, a physical enterprise, which means that, what I mean about that is like, I didn't have to go to a place to work. Yeah. I started to work, in fact, when I was 21.
21.
Yeah. And until now, never been to an enterprise. I was always working online.
That's not very common.
So yeah, isn't it? It's really a big culture shock.
A huge culture shock. My gosh.
Yeah. Yes. I'm very curious if people like working as freelance workers. Do you feel the same?
No, that's a really great question.
Yeah. Do you feel the same? Because I really have culture shock.
Yeah. So we'll take a moment to say, if you do feel the same as like a freelancer and getting culture shock, if you're on Spotify, YouTube,
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, just put it in the comments and maybe you'll answer it on your
Yeah.
TikTok or on your Instagram or something. Because I find that that's so true.
Yes.
I didn't even think about that. Because even if you didn't leave the country, you still had your
Yeah.
own cultural experience
Exactly.
with English that made it so that Madagascar seemed foreign.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. This is really what I feel.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
really what I feel because I really didn't have much social interaction, social life. Because of my job, my job is very demanding in
Yeah.
terms of time, so I couldn't really go outside of my house, and it's very funny that until now it's so shocking to see some stuff like going.
Tell me
Yeah.
more. Like seeing like what? Give me an example.
No. When you see, something that really disturbs me here, like you can really feel the gap between the people.
Yes.
You have like some big buildings, let's say, and then you have,
Shacks.
yeah,
Yeah.
like next to it, and you're like, okay, am I in the same country? It's not even like 10 kilometers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really,
right next to each other.
yeah,
Yeah. You're talking about the poverty gap.
exactly.
Yeah. Which is one of the things that is so heartbreaking every time I go anywhere.
Yes.
And Lepangataku.
Yeah.
Those are also really my friend Brian. It was really difficult because there's very little you can do apart from just giving,
Yeah.
200 ariari here and there. But I see something that you're doing to make a difference is you're teaching other Malagasys how to learn English. So
Yeah.
is your hope that they learn English and they have an impact in the country, that they help themselves professionally? Like,
Hopefully.
yeah?
Hopefully, of course, because like all my students, when they come to me, it's always with a very specific purpose, and then it's always about self-improvement or professional. Like more like I want to have more opportunities at work, for example. And then somehow, if they can get what they want, personally or professionally, they can have an impact.
Yeah.
I'm really sure about that. If you don't have anything to give, but if you have something to give, then you can give. And to be able to give, you have to be like at a certain position.
Right. And
Yeah.
so by them learning English, they learn how to be in a position to give. And you, already being a proficient English speaker and an English instructor, are using your gift to help elevate others. Dude, that's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah, I really love it.
You seem like you do. I can see your passion.
Yeah. Oh,
For it.
nice.
Like you beam when you talk about when my students learn this, and I also see your energy at your events. Which, by the way, tell us a little bit more about some of the events that you did in the past.
So far we have hosted 3 workshops. And yeah, it was always amazing. It's totally I don't want to say that, but because we talk about it, so why not? Okay, so to be frank with you, I think I'm done hosting workshops.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm
That's
done.
fair.
I mean, maybe after 2 or 3 months, maybe I would think about it, but I'm really done because, to be frank with you, I'm such an introvert person. I know you're
Really?
Yeah. I'm such an introvert person. It's very difficult for me to host an event and, let's say, talk to 30 people at the same time and make sure that everybody enjoys it.
Wow.
So it's really draining at the end. So I'm like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. But somehow they always want more. And I'm like, okay, I will think about it. But now I'm done. I think I need to slow down. And let's say maybe after 2 months, we can organize something. But
Wow, you just opened a whole new door here, because I had no idea you were a complete and total introvert. Like you completely. So then, how then does an introverted person become so proficient online and in teaching other people and doing so many like interactions?
I don't know.
My gosh.
But you know, I really have, let's say, a teaching personality.
Yeah, you do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And when I'm done, I'm not like that.
So you just.
Yeah. I need to shut up. I don't want to talk to anybody anymore. I gave enough today.
Yeah.
That's it.
So then, there are so many introverts who listen to this, and so I was curious, like, what's your advice to introverts who may be trying to either find their passion, or like be a bit more extroverted?
Okay, so to be frank with you, being an introvert, it's not really a limit.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not a limitation. Like, okay, I am an introvert and I cannot do that.
Yeah.
This is not a thing. If you love the thing that you do, then whatever you are, just like do it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is no such, okay, I'm an introvert and I cannot like host events, or I cannot be a teacher. No, you can do everything you need to do, because like I told you earlier, I'm really different in my job, and then in my personal life I'm totally different. But I just have this switch in my brain, like, okay, you're working.
Yeah.
You're interacting with your friends.
Yes.
And that's how I'm doing it.
You just turn it on.
Yeah, turn it on, and then
when you get back in the car, you turn it off.
Exactly. But this is not a limit, and that's my advice. Like, this is not a limit. Just do it. You can do it.
Being an introvert is not a limit, and you can turn on that switch.
Yeah, exactly.
This is gonna be a weird question, but how did you learn to talk to people as an introvert?
I just learn on the spot.
Really?
Being a teacher, yeah.
Oh, being a teacher. Okay.
Yeah, I just learn on the spot.
You literally force yourself
Yeah,
because you're a
exactly.
teacher.
Exactly.
I guess there's no other way around it, because you can't just not talk to your student, right? You have to talk to them.
I just can't, because you are like teaching and you're supposed to lead the conversation. You always need questions. Like, the conversation must be lively.
Yeah, 100%.
And happy mood all the time. So you need to come up with questions all the time. Okay, they are done with the answers, and okay, what's next? So there was no room for, okay, I'm an introvert and I can't. No. You have to find something. It was more like survival kind of thing.
Yeah. Kind of like you either swim or you don't.
Exactly.
So, wow. So then introverts could, correct me if I'm wrong, introverts could learn how to be more extroverted if they just put themselves out there and force themselves to talk to people. Oh man, I can already tell some of them are so scared, like I'll never do it. But you had to do that because it was your job and it was your passion. Wow. Let me just do a quick time check. Okay. So one of the questions I also wanted to ask you was, what was one of the challenges with your career?
Okay, so last year I lost my job, in fact.
Ooh.
So it was very challenging for me. It was very difficult because I really lost my two main contracts. I worked for two language institutes based in France, and somehow there were many regulations in France regarding language centers. Yeah. So it was very difficult for the enterprises that I worked for at that time to meet, let's say, the demands. Yeah. So we couldn't really give classes anymore, and you know, it was not officially, let's say, it was not officially out that we were bankrupt, but let's say you could feel it, because less clients, less students, less hours, less salary. Yeah. And then somehow, and then the salary was always late, and then you were starting to wonder, like, what is going on? Yeah. Am I gonna be able to stay here? Or am I gonna leave? And let's say in May or June last year, it was officially out that the companies were bankrupt. So I lost my contracts, my two main contracts at that time. And I didn't even get paid for the last 2 months that I was there. And in fact, my Facebook page, I opened it, I think in 2022, but just like on a random day. I just wanted to share some videos, sharing my knowledge, but I don't want to be serious about it because, as I said, I already have main job.
Yes.
So I was just like, okay, I want to vibe and I want to share.
Yeah.
So after that, I started to apply everywhere in Madagascar, but I was refused all the time. And I didn't know why, because I thought that I had something, I had competence, I had experience. I didn't understand why I couldn't get a job. But then after, maybe 1 month after, I just got many contracts.
1 month after, you just got more contracts?
On, let's say, individual.
Oh, okay.
We're not working for someone anymore, but really via my Facebook page. So it was really amazing. And now we could have this whole thing. Now I have a team working with me, and it becomes something. But at the beginning, I just wanted to vibe on Facebook.
Yeah. And then that vibe turned into a whole success story that you have now.
Yeah.
Wow. So you went from like losing your 2 main jobs, having a late salary, to just vibing on Facebook. And now it turned into this huge thing that you have where you're teaching a bunch of students, companies, and you have people that work with you, right?
Yeah, work with me.
With
for
you.
me.
With you.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people have that.
It was very challenging because, I lost everything. I lost my apartment. I had to go back home. It really sucked.
Yeah, that sounds like it really sucked. So the point of this podcast is reflect and rise.
Yeah.
And I think we found something that was very, very difficult in your life, but you were able to turn it into this incredible success story. So what are some things that help you rise to the occasion?
It was Jesus.
That's huge.
It was Jesus. No, because, I cannot really talk about my story without talking about Jesus, because everything that happened, in fact, it's miracles every day. And I cannot just do it on my own like that. But I was really strong, and because somehow I just had the strength to really pray to him, okay, my life is in a mess right now, total mess, but really I need your help. And then he was there. He was always there, so glory to him.
There you go. So you leaned into your faith.
Yeah.
And faith is a huge thing here in Madagascar.
Yeah.
It's literally like...
Really? Are you sure?
I mean, that's what I've observed. Because I feel like people are religious, and that gives them hope.
Okay, yeah.
And that hope gives them the little extra to just make it through.
Exactly. I mean, in this context, I think you need something more.
Yes. Yeah.
You really need something.
Would you say that faith gave you the drive to know this is just a moment in my life, it is not my life?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you knew that there was something better coming.
Yeah, exactly. Not really at the beginning.
Okay.
Not at the beginning, because I was really confused when I lost everything. And I said, why? I mean, my life is supposed to be, let's say, it's supposed to reflect your glory.
Yes.
So why am I living like this? And then somehow I was really confused. And then after that, many doors just opened. I'm like, okay, so this is the life. This is the life I should have lived.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, that was a really powerful story. Thank you so much for sharing that.
No, it's okay.
So as we're starting to wrap up the podcast here, so what is the advice that you would give to some people if they're experiencing hardship?
Okay, so first of all, because I'm a Christian, it's so difficult for me to give advice that's outside religion. So for me, giving everything to Jesus whenever it's difficult, then just give it give it to him, and then it will be okay. And I can really tell you that it works. It really works. There is no stronger and better advice that I can give today apart from that.
That's strong.
Yeah.
That's powerful. All right. And so this next question is,
Yes.
where can people find more information about you, social media? How does anyone here who's wanting to learn English,
Okay.
how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, so we have 2 main accounts. So on TikTok, Ari's online.
We'll put it down. We're in
Ari's
TikTok.
online.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I changed it. No, it's really Ari's online or just Ari. And on Facebook, we have Harinjo English. That's it.
Okay.
Only
Facebook,
these
TikTok.
2. Yeah, only these 2 accounts.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want some English classes, you can just DM us. And just send a message and we will answer your request. That's it.
Sounds perfect.
It's very easy.
That's right. That is
Okay.
sounds good. And then the last bit that we wanted to do, Tizania, natonam teninglis lis o chansan, c'est gasmien, apakam pratiquer en écoutant Zan. Je te donne l'opportunité pour que tu parles avec tes étudiants qui ont entendu.
Reva watch away te inumasan. Reva garantir ni faz en anglais pour vraiment en fait développer ses compétences, c'est le fait d'écouter et aussi de parler comme ça. Et vraiment c'est une très bonne opportunité en fait. Mais c'est un petit podcast qu'on a vraiment c'était long, c'est pas le genre de vidéo. Pas tant quoi, c'est une vidéo, pas tant que tu as format KLP juste à 30 secondes à 1 minute. En même temps, on a partagé beaucoup de choses.
Oh, cool.
Pratiquer l'anglais.
Oui, vraiment.
Voilà, conseil.
Ça fait de faire Madagascar, abonnez-vous sur YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, on est là partout. En plus, ce que je vais faire, je vais mettre tous tes liens down in the description.
Merci.
So I'll add all of her links down in the description for anyone who's interested. And any final words for anyone here?
Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup, Alice.
Merci.
Je t'apprécie beaucoup.
Okay.
Everyone, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye. Très bien fait, Kia.
Très bien fait.
Non, t'as réussi. That was awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like us on Spotify, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and all the socials. We're really looking forward to bringing you some really awesome episodes. So enjoy and have a wonderful day. See you on the next one.